Video number 2, properties of logarithm. Suppose you have x equal e power b, you want to find its inverse. We said b will be equal ln x. And if y equal e power c, so c is ln y. And you know, if you want to multiply x times y here, you're going to have eb times ec. eb times ec equal e power b plus c. And if you want to find its inverse, so b plus c equal ln xy. But b is what? Ln x. C is ln y equal ln x. So logarithm of a product is sum of logarithm. For example, ln 2x is equal ln 2 plus ln x. Ln 2 plus x, you don't have a property, is ln 2 plus x. You cannot split. But if you have a product, ln 2 plus ln x, ln 3 xt is ln 3 plus ln x plus ln t. Ln 3 plus ln x plus ln t. Now suppose you have ln x power n, so it's ln x times x times x. So every x is a sum. So it will be ln x plus ln x n times, so it's n ln x. So from now and on, the second property, if you have ln x power n, the power is on x, not on here. Here it will be like, for example, x power n. You know, ln x all power n. So I'm saying, you know, the power here is on n, on x. So this is n ln x. So this is the first property, and this is now the second property. So the second property is you have ln x power n is n ln x. Similarly, if you have these like we did, if you want to do x over y, you're going to get eb over ec. So it will be eb minus c. So b minus c equal ln x over y. And b is ln ln x, sorry. And the c is the ln y. So always ln x over y is ln x minus ln y. In other words, for example, suppose you have ln 2x over t. I'm not going to put a power. First of all, this is ln 2x numerator minus ln t. But since ln 2x is ln 2 plus ln x, so you're going to get ln 2 plus ln x minus ln t. If you have, for example, ln 5 square x cube over 7 it means power 1, t power 5. First of all, it's ln a over b. It's ln a minus ln b. Now you have products, it will be plus. So it's ln 5 square plus ln x cube minus ln 7, and minus, because I have minus for all here, minus ln t power 5. Now you still have the power. The power, use this one. So it will be 2 ln 5 plus 3 ln x minus ln 7, because the power of 7 is 1, minus 5 ln t. Or you can do it directly without doing all these steps. Directly, you can say this is ln 2 ln 5 plus 3 ln x minus ln 7 minus 1 ln 7 minus 5 ln t. Some particular cases here. Ln 1 over x, it's ln 1 minus ln x. But since ln 1 is 0, so ln 1 over x is minus ln x. And ln 1 over 5 is minus ln 5. Ln x squared is 2 ln x. Certainly x must be bigger than 0. Always must be positive. But if you have square under ln, it's ln x all square. Okay? More properties. As we said, I told you this before. Ln e is 1. Ln e power n is n ln e. So which ln e is 1, so n. In ln e power 5, 5 ln e, and ln e is 1 is 5. Ln 1 is 0. Why? Because 1 equal e power 0. If you put the inverse 0 equal ln 1. Hala, if you have y equal ln x, okay? If x is bigger than 1, ln x is positive. Why? Because if x is bigger than 1, it's written of the form a over b, where a is bigger than b. So it's ln a minus ln b. Because ln is an increasing function. We said in exponential it's increasing. Its inverse is also increasing. So as x is getting bigger, y is getting bigger. So if a is bigger, so ln a minus ln b, because a is bigger than 0. So if x is bigger than 1, ln x is bigger than 0. But if x is between 0 and 1, yani here ln in a smaller than b, if a smaller than b, so ln a minus ln b is negative. So that's why ln 0 point, ln of 0 point is always 0 point anything, it's always negative. And if x is 1, we said ln 1 is 0. So as a summary, x is always bigger than 0. This is the domain. If x is bigger than 1, y is bigger than 0. If x between 0 and 1, ln of x is less than 0. And if x is 1, ln 1 is 0. Now write as a single log expression. I want to write in 1 ln. So you have the 3 first of all. I write it up. We have the 3 formula, don't forget. Ln x power n is n ln x. This is the first property. And ln a plus ln b, it is ln ab. And ln a minus ln b is ln ab. So first of all, I put the power up. Okay? Now what do? You can regroup the positive together and the negative together. This is ln a plus ln b is ln ab. And minus ln a plus ln b is ln ab. And then, since you have minus, these will be where? Down. Or you can do it directly from now and on. And if you want to write this one directly, ln, you put this one, t square. You can write it if you want like this. If you want to write everything up, x square 2 minus 1 z. And if the power is negative, what do? You take it where? Down. Or directly, it is ln t square, because you have before ln 5 negative, so 5 cubed down, x square 2 power 1 down, and z up. Here ln, here you can see in this example I have 2. You cannot keep 2 as it is, so you need to write it as ln e, because ln e is 1. So here what do you get? Ln x cube over, sorry, here e. Okay, e. So it will be ln x cube up, y square down, and e square down. Here same story. This is ln e. Okay, you can see it. I have put ln e. So e power 5 up, 5 power 3 down, x square up, and y power 1 down.